From today on, you play whatever your best game is, you play that level every single time. It doesn't mean you're going to score every time, but you can always give 120% effort.
Wow.
Thousand ways to die, I've seen 1,000 doors. Some people lose their bodies, some lose what they're living for. Some die from that pressure, and then some die from the lies. And some walk every day, funeral inside and out. Learned how to disappear without leaving the room, and learned how to smile when everything around me went boom. I had to bury over to myself, just to breathe. I had to cut off what was killing everything that I believed in. That thought that I was finished when that whole thing had collapsed, and thought that weight is on my shoulders would eventually just snap up. Came up out that rubble with a whole different design. It's 1,000 ways to die. I survived in mine. It's 1,000 ways to die, and it's 1,000 ways to fall. And everybody's got a story. You don't know mine at all. And I walk through every fire, and I crossed it every line. And there's 1,000 ways to die. Nobody did it like mine. I died to my ego, and I died needing applause, and died every fake friend that was draining at my cross, and died to being afraid of what they thought I should be, and died to every version of that was never really me. And that's the kind of death that nobody they never found. And no silence in distance, and no headline with no trial. Just you in the mirror when that room it gets quiet, trying to decide if that life that you built is worth fighting. I lost the people I loved, and I lost and turned to strangers, and I learned that sometimes distance is a form of protection. Every ending took is something, every loss it left its scar, but every scar became another, not showing me who we are. And they wanted the clean version, and that story with the phone, and they don't want to know what it costed me to grow. And they see that finished product, never studied it, the records never counted. Every night I was fighting that depression, not that kind you can't photograph, the kind nobody sees, and that's the kind you when you're surrounded by that begging peace. And I learned to keep it moving when that road had disappeared, and I learned to trust my judgment when nobody else was near. And now I don't fear that darkness, I've been fluent in the black, and I know what it feels like when that road don't have your back. So I life won't say another round, but it comes on when it comes, and I've already met 1,000 endings. I'm still not done, and there's 1,000 ways to die, but I discovered it's something that's just not staying alive. Me says but it's suffering, not harder in the heart, just a little harder to break. And know every choice that has its price, every road has its weight, and I don't glorify damage, I just remember them lessons. Every scar that's on my body came in with some kind of message. I don't need to prove my fairness, I know fear by name, and I look directly at it and just walk it through the flame. So when they tell my story, don't make it sound easy, don't call it luck. When the rush had everything to feed me, I didn't survive, cause the rush is any kind of use. 1,000 ways to die, nobody did it like mine. It's 1,000 ways to die, it's 1,000 ways to fall. I been counted out, but I still answered it and recall. I walk through every fire, left the ashes there behind. It's 1,000 ways to die, nobody did it like mine.